Alright guys, welcome in. Sorry about that. Um, so today's stream we are going to be doing some double cosmic runes as soon as we get 59 runecraft. We're very close to it actually. I think we will get it in the next 8 trips. We're going to turn on the music very soon. And we'll also pop on the music too, I think. We just ended up selling like 100 seaweed to Ropon just before the stream started. Also did a trip. Actually, I think I started the stream already when I was recharging the glories anyways. We did that too. Seaweed right now is like really hot right now. There's more than 5 buyers right now for seaweed. It also like appears that I'm the only one collecting seaweed right now for GP. 3 days ago was the last offer that was set when it comes to someone selling seaweed. Unless of course someone did end up selling seaweed but just didn't update their posts, maybe. I don't know. We had one trade 18 hours ago. Someone ended up buying over 200 seaweed for 800 each. And right now on the market, there's 4 players wanting seaweed in large quantities too. We have one trying to buy for 2,000 seaweed for 850 each. We have another player buying for 5,000 seaweed. And then one that wants to buy 2.2k seaweed. Hey, Yami, good morning. I was meaning to get on the stream like 2 hours ago. I was up at 5:30, guys. But I didn't quite jump online at that time. I ended up doing something else. Whoops. Oh, no, we have one more teleport. So yeah, double Cosmic Rune stay. I'm looking forward to it. Um, Mainly going to do it for the GP, but then I don't know. I was thinking about this, and although there are like some buyers on the market right now for Cosmic Runes, I don't know. We'll see how we feel. I definitely want to keep at least 2,000 Cosmic Runes for myself because I kind of want to use that towards magic and crafting. You know, losing my voice here now. I have like so many uncut gems that I could use cosmic runes towards, like enchanting them, get some magic XP, extra magic XP, and also get the crafting XP, of course, too, once I craft the gems. I'm thinking for my uncut emeralds, definitely going to make them all into Ring of Duelings because once Castle Wars is released, I'll be able to use a lot of those charges towards that. And what else do we have? Trying to think if there's any other gem jewelry that that's worth making with the uncut emerald, other than the Ring of Dueling. Hmm. Is What does the emerald necklace do once it's enchanted? Is that even a thing right now? Binding necklace. Oh, so it's not a thing until June 13th, 2005. Interesting. Hey, Mr. Hat, how do you plan on training your crafting? Through my through all my uncut gems first. This will probably get me to close to 2 levels, maybe. Um, I'm actually already close to 56 crafting, so definitely going to get a level through that. And I'll probably even get 57 crafting with me uncut gems. Gems. Ah, uncut gems. Sound like a leprechaun there. With me gold. And then after that, at 57 crafting, I pretty much can make green d'hide vamps, which I probably will do. Go kill some green dragons on my own and possibly buy some green dragon hides too at the same time, even if it means losing out on GP. I mean, at least I'd be bringing in some more GP to the economy doing so. Or maybe not so much, actually, because no, actually I will. I have cowhides too to help me out to get to 57 crafting, even if I fall short for 57 crafting with the uncut gems. We have almost 1,000 cowhides. It it's kind of sad that not very many. Sorry about that. My headset ended up cutting out or disconnecting because it thinks I'm not using it for some reason. I have to be like listening to music or what? What's that about now? Oh, it's connected to my phone. Yeah, so my headset's like, oh, you're not using your headset, guy? Okay, well, let me disconnect. So I've only been now streaming over 10 minutes, and I guess yeah, like I said, my headset's just something has to be playing in the background in order for it to register that I'm using it. And that's the crappy thing about my headset. Like I can't just keep it on and not have anything playing in the background. Like I could be talking on my in my mic, but the headset won't pick that up for some reason. Like so it will just disconnect on me while I'm in the middle of a conversation. Like I was saying about the cowhides, it's sad that the cowhides aren't selling as much. Uh, you know what? I take that back. I see that there in the last 2 weeks there have been some sales for cowhides. More than 2,000 cowhides have been sold in the last 2 weeks, which is still not a lot, but I mean it's still something, right? And that reminds me, I am going to go ahead and post for cowhides. Um, Still buying cowhides in game. Reason why too, not just to help out the players that are just trying to build their account while training their combat level, but also like, for our crafting levels too. I think I need like 5,000 cowhides to get to what was it? 63 crafting. So 63 crafting, I can start making green d'hide bodies, which I think would be really nice for the account. Like I said, I'll kill some green dragons on my own and craft them into green dragon hide bodies, even if it means losing out on GP. Like three green dragon hides sell for like 2.5k. What is that, like 7.5k? While the D hide body does take three dragon hides to make. And I think the dragon hide body, the green dragon hide body, only high oaks for like 5k, I think, last I checked. I don't remember exactly. I want to look that up now. Yeah, high oaks for 4.6k. 4,680 GP, so almost 4.7K. Oh my God, I hate when that happens. That, all right, so I would say four more trips with law runes, and then we could go ahead and get right into cosmic rune crafting. Double cosmic rune crafting, I should say. Definitely looking forward to that, guys. I really am. Um, I hope, I don't know how many of you seen my posts on the channel, but there's like going to be absolutely no videos being uploaded to the channel, unfortunately, for the rest of the month. Maybe not until end of August-ish, maybe the last week of August, maybe, if I'm lucky. That's when I'm expecting the replacement card for my GPU. My graphics card is just it's it's dead. It doesn't want to render the videos. Even with when I switch to my old GPU just can't handle the rendering either. It gets to like 30% and then it pauses. I looked it up and supposedly it's because it's out of memory. So, um, I don't know, maybe I have to do a fresh, clean driver install with the old GPU, maybe, possibly. Mr. says, yeah, without forced FTP there, there's less reason for people to sell. This is true, but like I said, there are still some new players coming into the game, and still kill or train on cows and also pick up the cow hides for GP. I'm just simply like posting on the market, letting them know like, hey, there's still someone on the game that's buying these, which is why I like to update my posts or my offer on the market anytime I log in. You know, yep. But I agree, everyone moves on after, a few after killing cows for a few hours and then making some GP through cow hides. It's a nice money maker. I feel like even if there is no buyer, someone's bound to reach out on the market and, you know, train or wanting to train their crafting like me to a certain level. There's still too, like I remember seeing a couple other players on the market wanting to buy cowhides for like 400, 350 GP. Maybe they already got their cowhides, I don't know. I'm still buying them though. I think I'm gonna just continue to buy them, to be honest. You know, it's crafting XP. Yes, I'm losing out on GP here, but it'll get me to my main goal here, which is 77 crafting, at least for now, because at 77 crafting, I'll be able to make a full dragon hide set, red dragon hide set. And once the Brimhaven dungeon is here, um, I'll be able to finally start training on red dragons. Yeah. How many laws do you have, Bang? I have over 5,000. If I didn't sell my law runes in these last 2 weeks, I probably would have been sitting at, let's see, over 10,000 stack. A stack of 10,000 law runes in the bank is what I would have had if I didn't sell law runes in the last 2 weeks. There's a lot other rune crafters right now that are selling law runes, so it takes a bit to sell, but at the same time, um, it's nice to have in the bank. It's nice to look at for one, and you could always just use it towards your own magic level too, which is what I might do as well. You know, so if I can't like sell all my law runes, that's fine too. I could just always use it towards my magic level. Maybe start spam teleporting to Watchtower or something, or the Trollheim teleport once I have that unlocked. Whichever gives better magic XP. I know a lot, or the Camelot teleport is very popular because all you need are law runes. You could just go ahead and equip an air staff. But if I want like more XP out of my teleports, I would go ahead and teleport somewhere like Watchtower, even if it means using a bunch of Earth runes. Or what? Couldn't I just? No, I didn't even have to. I don't even have to. I mean, use Earth Staff here. I could just, or sorry, Earth runes. I could use the Earth Staff instead for that one. Now I want to see what the Watchtower teleport. What XP do I get from it? 68 magic XP. What's the Camelot teleport? 55.5 XP for the Camelot teleport. So you're getting more XP teleporting to the Watchtower, but you also need the Watchtower quest, I believe. I think that's what it's called. Watchtower, yep. What is the Trollheim teleport? 68 XP, same as the Watchtower. Yeah, could always just use the law runes for my own magic level for sure. That might be the play, honestly. I would like to get my magic level to 85 because once the telly block enters the game, I'll be able to telly block players then if they try to run away from me when I'm anti-PKing or something. Yeah, I recently just got into anti-PK and actually in these last couple of months. If it weren't for me being targeted all the time in the wilderness by PK like Elf, I would have no interest in anti-PKing right now. But I don't know. I enjoy it. I've gotten some kills so far. and I haven't got killed yet, but I'm sure I just jinxed myself right now, so I wouldn't be surprised now if I get caught, with low HP or something, or by a team. All right, I'm gonna put some music on before my headset turns off on you guys again and on me. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to be going for a second cup of coffee here in a bit. Oh, 59 rune. You know what? After this runecraft level right here, I'm going to do that. We'll have double cosmic runes unlocked with this level. Oh, that's a good point. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, no, you're better off using the Camelot teleport. Never mind. It's things like that, small things like that, that I just tend to overlook when it comes to playing this game, I swear. It's like the seaweed, right? Didn't even think of looting seaweed on the side while runecrafting lava runes. Until a couple of you, not just in stream, but even in game, suggested or recommended to pick up seaweed along the way. At first I wasn't interested, but figured I'd give it a try and see if there's any GP to be made, and if it weren't for the GP, you know, obviously I wouldn't be doing that, but I mean, seaweed though, too, I could use that towards my own crafting level too. But it's okay, I have other ways to trade my crafting level. 59 runecraft though is now in the books, as well as double cosmic runes. We are going to actually go telegrab the seaweed first. I also managed to collect over 100 unicorn horns while runecrafting lava runes. Might have been over 200 plus by now if I just kept doing it, but I sort of just stopped at 100 plus. Really, all I want those for are for super anti-pots, because once Slayer's out, whenever we have a Calphite, Slayer task, we're going to need as much super anti-poison pots as possible. I have a bunch of anti-poison pots, but those things only last, what, 60 seconds? Is it 60 seconds or is it 90 seconds? 90 seconds, you know what, that's not too bad either, I guess. Alright, we are going to gear up. Well, maybe not really, but pull out the old cosmic tally out. No longer need my Amulet of Glory for this one. You go ahead and pull out the cosmic tally. Where are you? There you are. The Drahman staff. Now, let's see. I'm gonna pull up my runecrafting XP table that I've put together for myself. I shared it a couple times in my runecrafting videos. Now, someone mentioned today to me that maybe I should start using the Ring of Dueling and rub the use the rub option on it so I could extend my run energy, and that's a good way to, keep your run energy up longer than normal. When it comes to Cosmic Rune crafting, though, with the tick method, which is the ring of dueling method, I call it, or stalling method, it's also known as. You're stalling your run energy as you rub the ring. And with energy pots too along the side, you could get about 5.5k in Runecraft XP doing this. Now, if you're just walking and running like normal, you could get 4.4k XP per hour. So I'm losing out on 1.1k XP per hour without the tick method and energy pots. Is that is it worth using the tick method, you might ask? Yeah, if you're looking for straight XP per hour, yeah, for sure. But if you're just looking just to chill, relax, make some GP, no rush in doing so, then just walk and run. That's it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just here to chill. I don't really care much for XP per hour. I'm just going to go ahead and walk and run the entire time as I'm making this GP, I guess. I'm going to bank quickly here and pull out the rune essence. Really looking forward for this, guys. We have what? How many cosmic runes do we have? We have just over 600. Yeah, for the rest of the stream, this is where we're going to be in Zenaris, runecrafting cosmic runes, double cosmic runes for GP. I'll get myself to the altar and then I'm gonna log out quickly. I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'm just gonna grab a second cup of coffee. The nice thing too about runecrafting cosmic runes is once you get to this part of the path, I guess, you could just go ahead, click on the mini map, and then you could just practically just sit here and wait for your guide to get to the other side. That's the nice thing about this. Alright, I will be right back. So cosmic runes, they sell for about 250 GP each. So this is 500 GP basically, which is nice. So I'm making like 300 GP profit every trip. Oh man, double chaos runes are going to be a good moneymaker too. If chaos runes are still like going for, excuse me, if chaos runes go for 200 each like they are right now, once I get the runecraft level for it, because I need what, 74 runecraft I think for double cosmic runes. Um, well, I mean, okay, so if I were to just go for that level right away and just focus on XP per hour rather than GP per hour, to get to 74 runecraft, I would need, one second, just doing the math here. So 847k XP in runecraft is what I need. To be exact, 847,987. If I were just to runecraft fire runes the entire time, this would take me 57 hours to get. 57 hours. Do that for like maybe 4 hours a day. It would take me 2 weeks to get it. Or I could also just like, if I were just to strictly runecraft law runes the entire time without picking up seaweed, this is now at for law runes I get about 7.4k. If I were just to runecraft law runes only, 115 hours, 4 hours a day would take me under a month to get it. 29 days to get the level. 29 days through law runes and 14 days with fire runes. With fire runes, there would be absolutely like no AFK. Yeah, there'd be no AFK whatsoever. There'd be like no window to AFK because I'd be constantly teleporting and clicking pretty much. So yeah, no, I'm not going to worry about 74 runecraft, but once I do get the level, it will be nice to have. I'll be able to double runecraft chaos runes, and that'd be nice, like I said. We'll get it when we get it. That's pretty much my mindset right now. We have to remember too, Slayer 2 is like just almost around the corner, I would say. We're maybe, well, let's check out the roadmap. Let's see how the developers are doing, the moderators. Right now they have, let's see, 4 or 5, looks like they have maybe 5 more things to do for when it comes to content. It looks like Monkey Madness is almost done. It just needs a refinement. Troll Romance as well. Cast Wars is pretty much done. Throne of Miscellaneous is pretty much done. Search of the Minor Q is done, or almost done. Those that are already done, we have, well, let's see, there's some rework for the map. It looks like Karamja Dungeon is done, so Brimhaven Dungeon, let's go. And some other stuff like cache and NPC item spawns as well. Some server cache tools and whatnot, protocol, network protocol things. All these techie stuff, I'm gonna say. No Slayer in this next revision, I think. I don't know. I'm hearing two different things when it comes to Slayer. Wouldn't Slayer be the next update though? Oh, the Haunted Mine. That would introduce the what's that called? The necklace, the undead necklace or whatever it's called. Yeah, I want to look that up now. What is that? Oh, the salve amulets. That's what it is. That's going to be nice to have because there's a training spot in Canifis or near Canifis with a bunch of ghouls, which make a great training spot now with the salve amulet. Even though ghouls don't really drop, a lot or anything at all, it would still be nice XP per hour if you're just wanting just the XP. Bro, are you playing this in a browser? Of course I am, man. You can't be downloading clients playing 2000. I mean, you could, but I mean, I used to play in the official Lost Cities client. I used to love doing it. It was convenient, just load it up right away. Don't necessarily have to go through the web browser to open it up. Mr. says, Slayer's gonna suck when it comes out though, level out. Everyone's gonna be packed. That's what I'm thinking too. I was actually talking about this in I think in my last stream. You know, if we just have the same worlds we do now, Slayer is going to be packed. Like it's going to be almost impossible to get a Slayer task done, especially at the Cal fights or even the Dagonoths. Like, man, so many cannons, like so many crashing's going to happen. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what Pizzazz and the team thinks. Maybe they can gather together and muster up maybe 4 more worlds for us, making it 8 worlds total. I think 8 worlds would be enough for Slayer. Oh, Slayer's going to be in the next one. Okay. Well, that's good to know then. I've got some time left to get 94 attack. Even if I don't get 94 defense, as long as I get 94 attack, I'm happy. I'll be 117 combat or close to it once I get 94 attack. Mr. says, generally people have been pretty nice about crashing right now. Nobody's even ever tried to crash and just hop, which is really nice. Yeah, that's good to hear. But like you said, Slayer is going to, in a way, suck because it's going to either be packed and, there's going to be crashing that's going to happen. I know, especially those who are just wanting to canon Slayer task. You know, I thought about it, and I think I'm going to go ahead and do it anyways. I'm gonna invest in cannonballs for Slayer, but I'm only going to use a cannon at like tasks like cow fights or uh, Dagonauts because it's multi-combat, right? That's really the only time I'm going to use the cannon. I just think it would be better and less chance of getting crashed, you know, with by someone else with a cannon. You know, and if someone does try crashing me with while I have a cannon out with their cannon, well, guess what, guy? We're both wasting cannonballs now, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and invest in cannonballs. I think I have like a bunch of, or I could make maybe 600 steel bars. How much cannonballs can I get out of that? 600. I could always just raise this to like 1,000 too. I don't think it's very much cannonballs, but I'm gonna just look this up anyways. I think it's like um okay, so yeah, 4 cannonballs could be made with a steel bar. So 4,000 cannonballs um would probably, I would imagine, be able to or be enough to complete like 4 tasks, assuming I use 1,000 cannonballs every task at either of those spots that I just mentioned. Or maybe I'll just forget about that and just buy the cannonballs right out, maybe. Mr. says, but when Slayer's here, and there's nowhere to hop then. Yep. It's gonna be interesting to see how it goes. I think 8 worlds will be. I think at 8 worlds, I think we'll be fine. It's gonna be so cool to see. Excuse me. It's gonna be so cool to see steel dragons and iron dragons being packed, though. I'd imagine that a lot of us would be using mage or magic to kill the steel dragons and iron dragons. Less than 200k to 98 leaving in 2004Scape. Man, the dedication there is real. I don't understand. Like, I don't understand why I'm losing my voice here. Like, I've drank water. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and announce this now for the stream, I think. There is a Magic only war happening on August 15th at 3 p.m. CDT time, so I think Central, I think that's what that is, CDT. Yeah, Central Daylight Time. And then we have I guess it's like World 2 Draft War, Magic only. All combat levels welcome since it's just Magic only. I missed the last one, and man, did that ever look fun. Like, I've seen some videos on YouTube of that war, the Magic only war, and it just looked right fun. I was meaning to attend that one actually. I just totally forgot about it. This one though, I think I'm going to attend because considering the first one looked really fun. Is the map how small compared to OSRS? I think the maps are... I think the mini map here is... oh, you're talking about... Never mind. Yeah, the map is definitely smaller compared to OSRS. Someone merchant runes, or why they make a Magic only war? That's going to be a good day for merchers when that event happens. It doesn't specify like what magic attack you can use here, so I think you could use any runes here for your magic attack. Your highest combat spell. In my case, it would be I guess like Earthwave. Yeah. Runes are always in demand, Flow. Yeah, runes will tend to be in demand more than other supplies, I think, you know. like fletching, if you think fletching or mining, crafting even. Oh my god, I had run energy this entire time. I'm busy looking at the market on the side here. No, just buy millions of runes and announce the event. I know, that's what I got what you were saying there. I mean, it's what's the word I'm looking for? That would be a pretty cheeky way to merch your runes. But regardless, like even if that's what the event's for, it's funny, but at the same time, it's pretty cheeky. Like, but I think just merchers in general, it will be a good day for them. If anyone uh, doesn't have the runes to attend and they want to attend, then yeah, they're going to pay for the asking price from the mercher. If your run is running out doing this, why not stall hack with jewelry? I don't know if you were in chat, but I explained that I'm not here to get the best XP rates per hour. I'm not. I'm here just to chill, relax, and make some GP. That's it. Yes, the tick method would bring in more GP per hour, but at the same time, that also means clicking 3 times more, you know, when I don't have to or want to. I did the tick method already here in one of my videos, and I got the XP rate. It's 5.5k doing that with some energy pots too. You know, drinking energy pots once you're 0% run energy. Without doing the tick method and using energy pots, I'm still getting 4.4k XP per hour, which to me is still pretty darn decent. You know. But yeah, it's just not my type of gameplay to constantly spam clicking the Ring of Dueling. Plus, like when my guy's just walking here, for example, I can just chill now, put my concentration on the other screen here, and maybe watch a video or something. But since I'm streaming, I'm not doing that. I'm more just like looking at the market and looking up stuff on the wiki page. But that's all I'm doing right now. I'm also looking at the forums too to see what everyone else is up to. Yeah, so my next unlock for runecraft would be um, if the Death Rune altar was here, it'd be 65 runecraft, but since it's not here, we're looking at 66 runecraft, and this will unlock the ability to craft 7 air runes per essence. I think at that level I can finally make profit from air runes, I think. Pretty sure. Yeah, I can make some profit finally at that level. I can craft 6 air runes right now. I think I could even make profit from here too. Let me see. Uh, yeah, I can actually. What? Okay. How much profit is that? Okay. I can make a 1k profit per trip now with air runes. I didn't realize that. Maybe I'll do an air rune stream too sometime this month. Astra runes are going to be nice. If I could get 82 runecraft before that enters the game, I would imagine I can make some GP there too with Astra runes, double Astra runes. Is this swarm still attacking me? What the heck? I still have a swarm like following me here. What is he doing? Oh, never mind. He's gone now. Or they're gone now. let's see. I'm just looking at the market. 6 months ago, cannonballs were selling for about 440, 450 GP, and they now sell for what? 500 GP. So they went up in price just a little bit. That makes a little sense though because of Slayer. Wondering if I could get away with buying them for like 450. Alright, so if I want to buy, let's say, you guys think 30,000 cannonballs would be enough for, I mean, at least to get me to 80 Slayer? Like I'm only going to be using them at 2 Slayer tasks, which are um, the Dagonauts and also the Calphite warriors or soldiers. Those are really the only 2 spots I'm going to use cannonballs in. Any other Slayer task I get, like even if it's dragons, I'm just gonna just kill them normal. Like I'm not going to use a cannon there whatsoever. I'm thinking 50,000 cannonballs, I think, is what I would need. So we'll call it 50,000. I would need to invest 23.7 mil. 23.7 mil. Reason for 80 because like I I don't think 30,000 is going to be enough for 85 Slayer. I don't think it would last me that long. But I think it would last me to at least 80 Slayer or close to it. If I'm just using it for 2 Slayer tasks, like the ones that I mentioned, I would imagine it would last me all the way to at least 80 Slayer or close to it maybe. But I'm also thinking it might not be enough. 50,000 though sounds pretty healthy. But that also means though investing a good chunk of GP into it too. I could always just make the money back too through Abyssal Whips. If I'm at least like top 30 players to get the required level for Abyssal Whip, which is 85 Slayer, as you know already, I could possibly make my money back, GP back, with the Abyssal Whips. I know for sure I'm not going to be the first 10 players to get the level. Considering my schedule is changing at the end of this month, where I'm back to playing 2-3 hour days now, and not 4 or 5 hour days, which I'm currently doing. Yeah, no, I'm not going to be the first 10 players to get 85 Slayer with a schedule like that. I'd be lucky if I get top 30 though. That's what I'm hoping for. gonna try to get some D legs next update and use that money for Slayer. That's actually pretty smart. Yeah. I was thinking red dragons for myself because I know metal dragons are gonna be packed, but it's gonna be so cool to see that though. So definitely gonna make a random upload on something like that. Metal dragons, and just kind of showcase the community and like, hey, you know, show the viewers like, hey, like how fun it looks, I guess, and how actively it is too. I could already see metal dragons being packed, and not just on day one. I would even say after a couple weeks, it's still going to be pretty packed. I would imagine because of the dragon plate lakes. But that's pretty smart, yeah. Stock up on some dragon plate lakes, sell them for X amount of GP. I called it uh, in a previous stream. I don't know if it was like at the beginning of August here or last month when I did a stream. But I would imagine the first few dragon plate lakes will go for about 3 mil. That was my guess, or that's my guess. But after like a couple weeks, I would see this go down to 2 mil. I see it going down to 2 mil, and then after a couple more months, I think the dragon plate lakes will be a steady 1 mil-ish. But that's just my guess, guys. I could be totally wrong, and dragon plate lakes sell for more than 3 mil on day one, and even like the first week, even too. Maybe they'll sell for 5 mil, 6 mil. Who knows? You're also mining 100k iron ore so I can get coal from the next update too. For sea balls, yeah, I can't remember. Multi-zone there could have sworn it is though. No, it's not multi-combat. I'm thinking OSRS, and it's not multi-combat in the metal dragons because once like for example, if you get attacked by iron dragon and then a steel dragon locks onto you, the steel dragon is not going to attack you now because you're already in combat. I'm just thinking OSRS though. I think the same thing applies here. It's not in multi-combat, I don't think. What's your plan with the 100k iron ores? Are you just going to like trade the ores for coal with other players, or is that the miscellaneous quest? Throwing a miscellaneous quest. Does it have something to do with that? Or were you just planning to like buy coal and that way you don't have to buy the iron ores for your steel bars and sea balls? What's your plan there, if you don't mind me asking? Sounds like a good plan. Same with the D-legs, like pouring that into Slayer. Sounds pretty smart. Okay. Throwing a miscellanea. Mine the iron ore, get coal passively, and then make them as passively get make them as I'm passively get them, then use on Slayer, 20k iron ore at the moment, which ain't bad. I was thinking of superheating my ores into bars, like steel bars. I have like 12k nature runes that I have rune crafted, you know, that I could very well use towards superheating for sure. There's a great spot just outside the Legends Guild. There's some coal rocks there. There are iron rocks there too. Just, I don't know. That might be something that I would do for myself to. That way I can make my at least some of my own sea balls myself. I don't have to buy them. I have right now like I think I have enough coal and iron ores to make 600 steel bars right now, as of right now. But I could definitely increase this to 1,000, maybe 2,000 steel bars. That would get me what, 8,000 sea balls right there, just like that. Or maybe not so much just like that, because apparently smithing sea balls are very slow, smelting them. But your way is also, like I said, smart. Yeah, it just depends on what you're doing and time, etc. Exactly. I still need to get my range level up. I would like to get to at least 85 before I go back to the Calphite Queen with like with Goku or Rune. We were meaning to go like a week ago or something, a week and a half ago, all three of us. But I guess our schedules didn't match. I mean, I didn't log in when we were supposed to. I wasn't around. But I feel like my range level is just not enough to... Like, when I try solo the Calphite Queen, and even in her second form at 82 range, it's brutal. I'm just better off using melee, and it just makes me, or made me realize that, man, I gotta get my range level up some more. I gotta get this at least to 84, where I can spec 20s on the Calphite Queen, and not like 19s. Actually, no, I am specking with the ranging pot 20s, but I can increase this if I get my range level up a couple more levels. 90 plus range though would be what I would like my range level to be at. 90 plus. It's pure profit, it keeps you engaged in the game doing everything yourself. You and I think alike. I was thinking the same thing with rune crafting. Maybe I should just mine my rune essence, that way it's profit, 100% profit. I do get quite bored of the game, which is annoying, so I gotta get everything myself, haha. I also need money for Throne of Miscellanea, so I may sell D chain as I bought it 12 mil, now I can sell for 20. Nice little profit right there for sure. It's like the Ranger boots. I bought my Ranger boots. Actually, no, I got my first set of Ranger boots for free with a medium clue on my 23rd medium clue, by the way. I ended up selling it though. I ended up selling it for 14 mil over 6 months ago. And then, not even the next day, I bought it back for 14.5 mil. So Ranger boots are now what, 18 mil on the market. So I'm keeping the Ranger boots though because I have the Ranger set now too. I got the Robin Hood hat. I bought that for 15 mil, so I lost money on it, but I mean it's okay because I think a Robin Hood has like 12 mil now. I just waited just a couple months, I would have been able to save myself 3 mil there, but it's okay. Like I was saying though with the Rune Essence, I thought at first originally that it would be better just to mine my own Rune Essence, but after doing some numbers, it's more better to just buy the Rune Essence than mining them on your own, because um, I'll try my best to explain. So when I say doing the numbers, that just like the math, right? Let's say I mine myself 20,000 Rune Essence, which it would take me roughly, let me see, it would take me roughly 16 hours to get 20,000 Rune Essence mined. And then to craft them into Law Runes now, right? And if I'm also picking up seaweed now on the side, this is now like 4.5k XP per hour, which is basically 450 Law Runes per hour. That's another 44 hours just rune crafting them into Law Runes. So that's 60 hours in total now that you poured into the 100% pure profit. So we got this done now, right? Sell the Law Runes for 360 each. That's 7.2 mil. 7.2 mil. Divide this by 60 hours. That's 120k out. 100, or you know what? That doesn't even include the seaweed. So we got to include the seaweed now. Per hour, I think. Let's see. That's about. That's about like 17 trips per hour. So 170 times 60. This increases it by 8.1 mil. So 15.3 mil is what I would make in 60 hours. Now let's divide this. So 256k per hour is what I'll be making in 60 hours. Alright, so yeah, total of 15.3k, or mil, sorry. Now if we just buy the Rune Essence, 20,000 Rune Essence, and this is now 44 hours to get this rune crafted. So 44 hours. Yeah. 13.1 mil. Yeah, so it's better to just buy the Rune Essence, because in 44 hours I'm still making 13.1 mil rune crafting Law Runes and picking up seaweed, and this comes out to 299k per hour. 299k per hour, when the other method, the 100% pure method, profit method, sorry, was 256K per hour. Yeah. So this is why too I started buying rune essence instead. But I'm sure with other like methods like yourself, for example, the 100% pure profit is probably more worth it in that area. But when it comes to rune crafting, you're just better off buying the rune essence. I know that took like 100 years to explain all that, but I wanted to do the numbers again. I didn't know how else to explain that other than just doing the numbers. Just oh, you remember my ranger video? Oh, you've been around that long? Sweet. Nice. So quick to get the PSs for yourself though, isn't it? Yeah, only if double, right? Oh, double. Yeah, so that doesn't account for double runes. Yeah, that's true too. That's something to take into account for sure. Not going to bother doing the numbers yet, but I'll do it on my own time and see if it's actually worth just mining the rune essence on my own if when it comes to double rune crafting runes. This is true, yeah, something that I didn't think about. It's interesting when people put it into thought then explain it. Yeah, it makes for a great random upload too, I find. It's one of the reasons too why I like or enjoy watching Nightmare RH's videos, his vlogs, he calls them. You know, because he talks about what is on his mind, you know, when it comes to his goals. And even if he's not doing that, he's still bringing up other topics for his channel, whether it's on updates on OSRS or RuneScape 3. It's always entertaining to hear him talk about what his thoughts are on all that stuff. And I mean, something that I kind of do on my random uploads. I wish I could be pumping out random uploads, by the way, for the channel. If it weren't for the GPU issue, guys, we probably would have had at least 3 videos up on the channel already for August. Because one, I already had a 10-hour looting video finished already, which was the 10-hour looting video at Troll Generals. I completed that on August 3rd. And then I had ideas for random uploads as well, which I could have just knocked out, you know, in a couple of days. So I definitely would have had like 3 videos up by now. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait until end of August before we could get into that again, into editing videos. I mean, I could edit them, I just can't render them right now. I can record, edit, get it finished, but I just can't get it rendered. What I could possibly do in the, you know, just temporarily, I could just also just go like buy myself a GPU. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's just go buy $1,000 GPU. Let's go. At that point, though, it's just, you know, I think it's just better to wait 3 weeks before, you know, for the replacement to arrive, and we'll go from there. Oh, that's funny. I guess I could just go buy a GPU. just bought this PC too this year. I bought it in February, I think, 2026, and the freaking GPU just conked out on me, Like just stopped working. Oh, can't do it anymore, guy. And yet my old GPU, my very first one, I wasn't always into PC gaming, sorry. I just got into it in 2020. Yeah, 2020. So my first gaming PC was now all of it was new. I got a entry level PC, gaming PC, which was the specs on it was like a 750 GTX graphics card with like what was the CPU now? Oh man, the CPU was I think it was like a FX something CPU, AM what is it called? AMD CPU? Yeah, AMD FX I think it was AMD FX 6000 something CPU. So it's just entry level, right? I got that in 2020. I paid $300 for that. My old GPU now, the 750 GTX, sorry, is still working like a champ, and this graphics card has been around since 2014. So, yet here's my so-called newer GPU, 5070 RTX GPU, just after a few months decides to give out on me, the VRAM at least, and it's unfixable, right? The VRAM, anything happens with that dude, like, or sorry, anything happens with the VRAM, you know, it's almost unfixable, so you just gotta send in for a replacement, and that's where I'm at with that. I'm hoping my next one, the replacement card, is not going to do that to me after a few months of use. Like, come on, man. I made like what 10, 12 videos with the new graphics card, then it decides to give out on me. Come on, man. Almost $3,000 gaming PC. And my IRL friend makes fun of me for it. He's like, I don't know why you paid $3,000 for a gaming PC just to play, and I'll pardon my language, but just to play fucking RuneScape. I told him, I was like, it's more than just that. It's video editing too, guy. It's streaming. It's also like I'm gonna be using it to play other games too. Like if I have a game on Xbox that I could very well install on my PC, I'm gonna be playing that, which I have. I was playing Stalker 2, quite a bit there on the PC before I decided to run into issues. But yeah, I'm hoping by the end of the month, before the end of the month, I will get the replacement card in and I can go ahead and just freaking pump out the videos. I have the 10-hour looting video done. My 2 ideas for the random uploads should only take me a couple of days to get uploaded, so I could very well knock out 3 uploads at the end of the month. In the meantime, we're just going to stream right off the CPU here, and I was also thinking too, maybe I should just buy a temporary graphics card on the market, like Facebook Marketplace. Maybe like just buy something that could just get the rendering done for now and until my new or my replacement card comes in. I was looking at like maybe possibly like a GTX 1660 Super for something like this. It's like only $100, I'm just hoping the thing doesn't have a VRAM issue though. That's the thing too. Then I'm back to square one. But I think at that point, I would like to test it though. Put it through a VRAM test. Yeah, I've learned a lot about gaming PCs in the last few months. Um, In 2020, I didn't necessarily pay much attention to any of that. I was a newbie. I just paid 300 bucks. I thought it was fair price. It was an entry level gaming PC. Still was able to knock out some Apex Legends on it, Fortnite even, you know. I don't play Fortnite though, not anymore. Last I played was just before 2020. Isn't most of the rendering done by CPU? I forget. No, it's DaVinci Resolve wants to use the GPU. And it uses so much VRAM memory that I'm almost thinking of just investing in like a different video editor. I was looking at Filmora, which is similar to Camtasia, but I heard that Filmora, like the company that made the program, they tend to charge your credit card uh, without you knowing. They tend to charge it here and there, just little charges, and at least according to the reviews. And I was like, man, I don't know if I want to risk that. No, even if you buy it, they still try to send in sorry, they still charge your card hidden fees. It's excuse me. So I don't know if I want to do that now. Maybe I'll just stick with DaVinci Resolve with the new card, and I just hope the friggin' thing doesn't break on me after a few months. I have Intel, yeah. I have Ultra 7, 2K, 265K. What's the program called again? DaVinci Resolve. You use Sony Vegas. Sony Vegas used to be so popular back then. I remember hearing a lot about Sony Vegas back in the 2010-ish days. Totally legit and paid for. Sweet. Yeah, DaVinci Resolve also has a paid version, but considering what it did to my GPU, I don't know about it anymore. I and Sony Vegas, I'm not familiar with Sony Vegas. It looks pretty complicated, especially with what I just want to do. I'm just making videos off of 2004Scape, and I don't know, just last I looked at it, it looked pretty complicated. I guess I could just look up tutorial videos on it too. Wink, wink. I ain't paying the $600 that $600 license. No, don't do it. You don't have to, guys. Okay. Because at the end of the day, my GPU, unless of course it's different with Sony Vegas, where it just uses, where it can use the CPU to render your videos, then awesome. Something I would that I, something I could look into as well. In the meantime, though, I'm just waiting for the replacement card, and we'll go from there. Um, I might even just look into like a lighter editing program like Filmora, just maybe chance it. We'll see. If they do start charging my card, like hidden fees and whatnot, oh man, it's gonna be so annoying. Like having to deal with that now. I'm just going off from the reviews. Apparently, that's what they do. I don't know. Maybe I'll just go with Camtasia at this point. I think Camtasia seems more trustworthy. But the thing with Camtasia, though, you can't just buy the program right out. You can't. You gotta pay a freaking year subscription, which is like $400 Canadian, like a year. Come on, now. I mean, would be worth it if you were making a lot more money, yearly with the videos, but that's practically what I'm getting per year with my videos is like $400 a year. I don't make very much, but I also don't do it for the money. I just do it because it's one of my hobbies. I'm just monetized now. I'm gonna run around with the drum and staff in my hand. Why not? But yeah, what I could do too, like I said, maybe I'll just buy a graphics card off the marketplace, Facebook Marketplace. $100 graphics card should do it. A GTX 1660 Super should be enough to get these videos rendered and uploaded. I'll do that tomorrow. I'll start looking on the market for one. There's a RTX 4060 for right now on the Facebook for $300. But like I was saying, I don't think I want to pour that money into something, especially if I can't test it out. Oh, these double cosmic runes are really nice. Already at 2000 plus. No, not here to make air orbs or even for later. We're just simply rune crafting for the GP. Alright guys, in this trip, or after this trip here, I'm gonna go for a quick AFK break here for probably like 5 minutes. 5 or 6 minutes. Then we'll continue with the money making. Alright, I'll be right back guys in 5 or 6 minutes.
And so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared I walk a straight path. Not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back
All right, we're
up,
back.
'cause I don't deserve a thing, and
It
the road
took longer
ahead
than
is tough.
6 minutes. 6 minutes,
They'll
sorry.
try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
Oh man, I was just looking at Gears. Okay, this is not RuneScape related, but Gears E-Day, their open beta is ending today. Gears E-Day open beta. I played the other day. Oh, what? There's a second open beta for Gears E-Day from August 13th to the 17th. And the upcoming second weekend open beta runs from August 13th to the 17th for all players. Sweet. But yeah, I was just looking at this just now, and I played the other day. My impressions on it is I like the new mechanics. Basically, just the new mechanics in Gears of War. I like the fact that you can jump across like obstacles now, and even slide now too is definitely a game changer. Anyways, enough about that. I was just looking that up just now. Gears E-Day though. Definitely going to be a game that I'm going to get as soon as it gets released in October. If you don't, or if you didn't know, I am like Xbox, like I play on the Xbox, the Series X. RuneScape is not the only game that I play, guys. Wait, isn't there a sand pit in Zenaris somewhere? I'm pretty sure there's a sand pit here. I was just thinking, like, bucket of sands. Getting like a large amount of bucket of sand might be possibly another money maker. Oh yeah, there is a sand pit here. It's just east of the wheat field. It's like over here somewhere, I think. Yeah, there it is. So I would imagine you would have to fill, well, obviously fill the buckets with sand, but I wonder if it'd be similar to filling bottled waters where you have to click on the bottled water, then on the fountain each time. Okay, so you do have to click each time, okay. One second, guys. You might hear something in the background that has like, it, well, I'm pausing the music, but I just want to just open up this stream, another stream here. So you might hear someone talking.
Like
It's a
nobody's smoking
Gears
by this
E-Day
jump, bro.
stream.
Oh, he said drag. They not in
Oh
here no
shit, I
more.
gotta drag him back in. Oh, yo, if my shot came out, he's getting fried, bro. Wait, that actually makes him bait. Like that actually baits a shot though. No troll. It really does bait a shot. There we go.
I got perms to move niggas too. Oh yeah, this is my court.
Oh my god.
Let that.
I need alcohol. Time the jumps. No, okay, you can't slide into a jump though.
For now.
That's how our greatest move, man.
shit pattern.
That's our greatest movement right there. Damn!
Oh my god.
All right. Yeah, I was just looking at the Desert Treasure quests, and well, first I was looking at water runes, but I noticed that someone in the market mentioned Desert Treasure. Stock up on Desert Treasure for Desert Treasure, and I totally forgot that Ancient Magics. If you want to use like Ice Burst or Ice Splits, you're going to need a lot of water runes. Not only that, but Chaos runes as well. Blood runes. So blood or water runes might be a good. I think water runes might be worth rune crafting. When is the next level where I can? Um, because right now I can rune craft. Let's see. I could rune craft 4 water runes per essence right now, but I don't think it's really worth it right now, considering that a trip is 2.7k, but yeah, so it'd be like a 2.7k loss every trip. However, if I could get 70, I don't think 76 rune crafting would be enough either. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, we could forget about that, never mind. Stock it up on water runes though might be smart thing to do right now before Desert Treasure. Especially if you're big into PKing. Or if you want to level up your magic at the skeletons, like the gorilla skeletons under Monkey Madness or Apotal, sorry. Wait, how much cosmic runes do I have? 2.6k, okay. We started with 619 cosmic runes, so we now crafted 1000 rune essence and made them into 2000 cosmic runes because of the double cosmic rune. What time is it right now for the stream? We've got 2.5 hours. I think I'm gonna stream for another 2 hours or so. I think I might switch to law runes after this strip. I think I'm happy with that amount of cosmic runes. It's not for any like, or the cosmic runes are mostly just to sell in the market for GP. I'm not going to bother using them towards like making orbs or anything like that. I'll have to change the stream name now for Yeah, I'm happy with that. 2.6K cosmic runes. We'll go back into runecraft and law runes now, and also getting more seaweed for the rest of the stream, I think. I just posted on the market right now that I'm buying a pumpkin for 100 mil. Oh man. It's a legit offer though. Like what I'm going to do is like if someone's willing to, um, I would trade them 68 mil in GP. I could increase to 70 mil if I just high oak some items, but um, yeah, either 68, 70 mil GP, and then I would trade them a Ranger set with it. So that would bring it to 100 mil. And might ask, why would you do that? You just sold it like a few months ago for 90 mil. You could say that I have, uh, how do you say? You could say I sort of regret selling the pumpkin because I just have this large amount of GP sitting there in my bank too now. Yeah, it's nice to have, like if I need something, like if it comes to materials or supplies, I can get it now. It's just that I don't know. I just sort of regret selling the pumpkin. So I'm gonna try buy it back for 100 mil if someone's willing to sell it for that. And what I'm gonna do from there is pretty much just like make GP right off or right from uh or just start over basically with the GP. So we'll see if anyone's willing to sell it for 100 mil. I see a Easter egg is selling for 100 mil at the moment, so we'll see. I totally contradicted myself though. Like, I mean, I remember a couple months ago, I think I might have said it like in a stream or something. I said that, you know, I mentioned that, well, the pumpkin's just sitting there in the bank. It's nice to show off on a video once in a while, but it's just sitting there, right? That's what I said. And, so now I'm saying the opposite. I want it in the bank now. Oh man, it's funny how that works out, especially for me. No, don't go to Algorid. I've always said it though, money will come and go every time in this game. So it's no biggie at all. Even if I had to pour an extra 10 mil to get it back, you know. That's that. That's though if I could find someone that's willing to sell for 100 mil. I don't think I would pay 110 mil for it right now. I'm looking at a half full wine of jug. How much does that sell for? 3 months ago, someone I think bought one for 100 mil. What about the Discovery Turning? How much does that sell for? Uh, oh, 3 months ago, 70 mil. Someone's trying to buy it for 120 mil though. Yeah, so I mean, Discovery Turning is about 20 mil maybe 10 mil higher than a pumpkin. Easter eggs are going, like I said, for 100 mil. I mean, there's offers for it for 81 mil, 50 mil. You've got someone trying to buy it for 40 mil cash, 75,000 chaos runes, and 20,000 blood runes. Someone's trying to buy the Easter egg with 4 dragon chain bodies and 25,000 nature runes. I'm not going to bother to do the math there, but dragon chain bodies are what, 20 mil now? So that's 8, yeah, close to 100 mil. Someone's trying to sell the Easter egg for 100 mil right now, actually. So yeah, 100 mil is a fair offer, so we'll see. It is crazy, actually. Yeah, I agree. But I also don't mind starting over, like I said, right? I don't mind starting over um, when it comes to the GP or just the cash stack in general. I don't mind at all. I already have like a bunch of runes that I could sell and very well get close to 10 mil cash stack again. I have items too that I could high elk and sell. A part of it too is I got that pumpkin during the rare event weekends. And it's not like I bought it, you know, and then sold it and then now I'm buying it back. I guess I guess in a way it is, but at the same time it isn't because I got the item for free. So someone's got a better offer than me right now though. Someone's offering an Easter egg with 13 mil GP, so they're they most likely would get the PM than me. I just realized that might not be smart at all, actually, or at least right now, because Slayer is around the corner. We're like maybe a month or 2 months away from Slayer. 3 months, I don't know. I think we might get Slayer around Christmas time. That'd be. I have a feeling it might be around Christmas when we get Slayer. Uh, Getting very closer, very close to 60 runecraft. 60 runecraft. That will be a milestone for sure for the account. I'm also getting closer to 1300 total level. if anyone's wondering what I'm doing with the energy pots here, it's just to make the trips a little faster here. I'm still making a profit, so it's not going to really hurt that much using energy pots. Energy pots usually sell for 1.5 or 1.2k. There are players right now trying to sell them for 1.5k though, and 1.6k. Honestly, I don't know if they're... I don't think it's worth it, especially if there was someone selling them for 1.2k just the other day. Clearly merchers maybe 1.4, or if they're trying to sell for like 1.5 and 1.6k. You know, I'm just gonna do it just for a couple trips. I'm gonna spam rub the Ring of Dueling for the stalling method. Where is it? Guess I don't have one anymore. Yeah, never mind. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna call it there for the stream. I thought I had one more hour in me, but I actually gotta get cracking here, meaning like I gotta get going. So I'm gonna go ahead and telegraph these seaweeds and bank them and then call it there for the stream. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me again this morning. We'll be back tomorrow with another stream. I know I said that before my streams before, like where I'll be back tomorrow, but never actually did. This time we will though, because I don't have a lot going tomorrow, going on tomorrow. So I'll be able to pump out like a 4 or 5 hour stream tomorrow for sure. I think tomorrow will be another rune crafting stream. We'll go ahead and knock out more law runes and seaweed. Maybe get back into double cosmic runes too. One more trip won't hurt. Let's do one more trip actually, just go for it. Yeah, we'll go one more trip and call it there. Yeah, so some more double cosmic runes tomorrow, I think, and more law runes. I'm gonna try to get a hold of more energy pots for tomorrow. I posted just now for 1,000 energy pots for 1.2k. We'll see if anyone's willing to sell them for that. I just think 1.5k, 1.6k, especially just the other day, someone sold 500 energy pots for 1.2k. So I think 1.5k or 1.6 are clearly merchers. Okay, so we're ending the stream with 2.6k cosmic runes, 5.6k law runes. I think I had maybe, well, I sold 200 law runes today. I think we had like about 5.2k law runes when we started the stream, or just over 5.2k. Oh, we ended up selling also like 200 seaweed as well today. I will be back tomorrow with another stream. Alright guys, take care. I will see you all in the next one. Alright, bye.